The champ is here.
I got Jose Suleiman's tie on.
Oh, is
I got
that
the
really?
Gypsy King suit on.
And you're looking up at the green belt, the one belt that you waited to get, that you've always wanted in your career.
This belt is the one that's evaded me over the years, and I've now finished off my collection, a big collection of every belt in boxing. Big shout out to my team, the promoters, everybody who believed in me. Big shout out to Bob Arum and Frank Warren for making this reality, the dream. We always had a dream of coming over to Las Vegas and taking over. And putting on great fights. And you know, tonight the world was watching Bob. And they got to see two undefeated heavyweight champions in their prime do battle.
That is true.
Deontay Wilder, let me tell you, never went down easy.
Right.
I got a lump on the side of my temple here. I don't know what's happened with it. Come right out. Hit me hard there. But I just had to overcome a lot in this thing tonight, and I just always believed that if he couldn't beat me when I was only 50% the man I am today, then he never had a chance tonight. Well, thank you very much for the opportunity, and can't wait for the next fight, the rematch hopefully, if he wants it.
Tyson, we're going to do a couple questions here and then open it up to the floor. You put Deontay Wilder down for only the second time in his professional career.
How many times did I put him down?
Well, you put him down twice, but he was down once in 2010. The first time coming in round 3. What was going through your mind at that point?
I was pretty pissed because I predicted round 2.
You sure did, and I held you to that.
Yeah, I'll take round 3.
I take all the money because I predicted round 7.
He did. Go back and watch on Top Rank's YouTube. He must know something about boxing, but you stuck tried and true to the game plan, and that was to jump on him from the very start, and that's exactly what you did.
I said, you know, we didn't mind revealing the game plan. No, we had nothing to hide. I said what I was going to do, run across the ring to him, put him on the back foot, and unload big shots on him. And I know at 6'9" and 270 pounds, if I hit anybody, I'll knock them back out. I've never been the type of boxer to sit down in my punches and let fly. I've always been a slick master boxer, jab, move, get out of the way of everything. When I made the decision to move from Ben Davison, who'd done a fantastic job by the way, I'd done it for a reason, and everybody was like, this is a bad move, a really bad move. But, you know, it worked out for the best, and I believed in Sugar Hill, I believed in the style that he teaches, and I knew that we'd get it right on the night. And we did everything that I did in the ring tonight. We practiced in the gym, setting up off the jab and landing the detonation right hand. And Deontay Wilder's a very tough guy, he took a lot of good rights. And I think they done the right thing because it was only a matter of time before he got severely hurt. He was very tired in there.
Yeah, just some kind of stats to back that up. In the first fight with Deontay, you landed 38 total power punches. In this fight, just through 7th round, you landed 58 of your power shots. So that is exactly what the game plan was that you worked on with Sugar Hill. We're going to open it up. Do you want to make an opening comment here?
Just like to say what a fantastic performance from Tyson. It's the best performance I've ever seen from a British fighter. In my time in boxing, it's the most exciting win, and when you think where he's come from in the last 2 years to where he is today, what an achievement. He is the #1 box office draw, #1 boxer on the planet now, no doubt about it, no doubt about it.
Now, while there's kudos for Tyson Fury, we also have a lot of kudos for the great Kronk Gym that produced Sugar Hill Stewart, the nephew of the great Emmanuel Stewart.
I just wanted to give, Jay, you were asked a question earlier you didn't get a chance to answer. I don't know if you remember what it was, but basically the decision to throw in the towel that was made in the corner, was that something that was discussed? Did Mark just throw it? I kind of wanted to know about that decision to end the fight.
Yeah,
and I'll let you guys go.
Check. Mark threw the towel. I didn't think he should have. Deontay's the kind of guy that's a go out on his shield kind of guy, and he would tell you straight up, don't throw the towel in. In fact, in the dressing room when Tyson was getting his hands wrapped, in one of the earlier fights, which they show on the screen in the locker room, they had a guy that got stopped. We were like, stop the fight. And right when the ref stopped the fight, the towel came in, and Tyson looked at his people and said, never, like that. And I said, yeah, that's the same kind of guy Deontay is. He does not want that. And then you've always got to consider also that Deontay is a fearsome puncher. So that's always a difficult thing because, he does always have that shot to land a big shot and turn things around. So that's what happened there. But Deontay is doing well, and he's he'll be back. He'll be all the better for it. But congratulations, absolutely, to Tyson and to his team. Class act all the way around, and we're thrilled to be part of the show with him.
Shelly, while you have you up here, Jay, will you give him your microphone real quick if you have anything you'd like to say, or if there's any questions up, we're going to get their questions and then let them go. But if there's anything you'd like to say, obviously Deontay Wilder has 30 days to decide if he wants to take the rematch with Tyson Fury.
Well, going in, and contrary to what Fury said last fight and continues, I think he knows I have a lot of respect for his ability, always did. And Deontay will take the time, but you will see these guys in the ring again. Everyone was saying a rematch. This is it. The winner of that will then decide how it goes, right?
Do we have any questions for these two men back there?
Straight back. I have a question for Tyson.
We're gonna go. We're gonna open it up to. I just want to let Shelly and Jay go. If anybody has a specific question for them too, so they can go take care of their fighter.
Well, I'll ask Jay one question then.
Go ahead, Dan.
Jay, I know it's right after the fight. Did Deontay say anything to you or to Shelly in the dressing room afterwards that he would want to pick up that immediate rematch? Or you didn't give him some time to think about it?
I didn't discuss it now, but I have told him many times I don't expect to die, but I've had insurance for 50 years. You have the rematch for a reason, no matter what.
Anyone else right here?
Jay, what is the extent of Deontay's injuries, if any?
He had a small cut inside the ear, may have affected his equilibrium, and so he's just going to get a couple of stitches there. That's really the extent of it. It was a tough, grueling fight with a tough, grueling fighter, and so coming from 2 fights in a row, November, February, which he loves to be active, but this will give him some time to enjoy things, enjoy his family, and rest up a little bit. So I think that's what'll be the next step.
Jay, all the way in the back. Can you clarify what was going on in the corner before the towel was thrown? Does Mark have the authority to throw the towel in like that? I mean, were you talking back and forth? Just that whole 1 minute long process. What was going on there?
Well, I'm the head coach of the team, but we do things a little bit differently. 99% of the time, the head coach of the team is also the guy that's the lead in the corner. Ours is a little bit more like a football team, American football, where the head coach doesn't necessarily call the plays. You have an offensive and defensive coordinator. So ours is a little bit like that. So what happened between rounds was Mark said something about possibly during the round, Mark said something about throwing the towel in, and I told him, don't do that. I didn't think he should do that. And then the fight went a little bit longer, and then I saw the towel go in. So I haven't talked to Mark about it, but we'll talk about it and figure out what exactly happened there.
Jay, just what you were talking about with Deontay wanting to go out on his shield. That would lead us to believe that he will want this fight again, whether it happens sooner or later. What is your exact opinion on, his willingness to get back in there against Tyson?
Yeah, I think absolutely. My guess is, knowing him like I do, that he will absolutely want to rematch. And these guys have put on 2 tremendous fights already, so I certainly think that the public, will want it. And I think we'll want it, and I think they'll want it, and so it seems a natural. So I think that's what you'll see happen.
One more for Jay or Shelly, and then we're gonna let them go. One more? Go.
Hi, this question is for Tyson. Ryan O'Hara with FightNights.com. I want you to go into some details about referee Kenny Bayless. Do you feel like that he got involved in the action too much?
Where am I talking to? Thank you, guys. All the best.
Okay.
God bless.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Where is this question at?
Thank you.
Oh, right here. Hands up.
You.
Well, way back here. I'm
In the back,
in the media section.
Tyson.
Ah, there you go, yeah.
Hey, Tyson, yeah, my question, Ryan O'Hare with FightNights.com. My question is, do you believe that the referee, Kenny Bayless, was getting involved too much? And, what are your thoughts on that? It felt like that he was getting in between you guys too much.
Listen, the man's got a job to do. He done a good job. He took control of the fight and he did what he had to do. I've got no problems with what he did, and it was what it was. It was a grueling fight while it lasted, and he was trying to clean it up in there. He hit me after the bell. Not after the bell, like after we said break, we hit each other. I got a point taken off, but it wasn't going to alter the fight. I think he did a fair job, to be fair.
Straight back, Tyson. Straight back. Congratulations on the win. What I wanted to know from you is when you started to talk to all of us about your strategy that you were going to go right at him and go for the knockout and be more aggressive and not box like you did the first time. Was that something that you were thinking about right after the first fight? Was that something that you sort of came to the rationale about during the build-up? Was it something that you spoke to Sugar Hill about? How did that come about that would be your strategy?
Everybody knows I'm a master slick boxer and I can jab and move around the ring for 12 rounds. But that didn't work last time. I got a draw. Like I said, a draw is a failure to me because all I do is win, win, win. And this time I wanted the knockout, and I think the only way I could guarantee that I was going to get a win was the knockout. So when me and Sugar Hill spoke, he told me that I would knock him out, and I believed in what he said. And also Andy Lee here, he told me that we'd knock him out as well. And we worked to a game plan in the gym, and yeah, we put it into practice in the ring.
And one other question then, when you made your adjustment, obviously a much dramatic adjustment from the first fight, while you were in the ring, did you think or notice that Deontay had made any kind of adjustments in his game plan, or was he fighting essentially the same way that he fought you back 14 months ago?
I felt like Deontay's jab had improved, and he did take his time more like he said he did. It's like he said he would. And he was using his jab quite well, actually. I was very impressed with his double jab that he was using, and credit to his team for applying that in his fight, because when you've got two giant guys, I think the jab is very important. It sets everything up. So yeah, I thought he was definitely an improved fighter to what I thought before, and he was heavier. I wasn't able to bully him around as I did last time in close, because he was a lot heavier than he ever was. So yeah, I did see improvements in his game, but tonight was my night, and I was never going to let anybody take it from me. Russell?
Hi. Spartan. You said, you kind of say, as Bob said, we laid out the game plan. You said to me in a private interview at Bob's office earlier in the week that you wanted this to be the most complete performance of your career. Do you think it was tonight?
I'm my own worst critic, and even though it was a fantastic performance and I got a great win, I know I can do better. And I've only just started me and Sugar Hill with this style. We've had 7 weeks to perfect a style that takes years at the Gronk gym in and out. But I'm a quick learner, and I aim to get back to work straight away, work on my balance, work on my straight punches, and we're going to be putting people to sleep left, right and centre. Don't forget, when I came here they said I can't punch. Deontay Wilder said himself that I've got 2 pillow fists. But not bad for an old fat guy who can't punch it. Done all right, isn't it?
And finally, Deontay might need a bit of time to recover from this. Is there any prospect that you could fight Anthony Joshua next and then Wilder afterwards?
The spoils of war has just happened. I need to enjoy this victory. Deontay will need time to recover from the fight, but I'm almost sure that he'll take a rematch because he's dynamite puncher, and at any time he can take somebody out with that danger, then you're always in a fight. So I'm pretty sure we'll do it again, we'll run it back again if he wants to. But if he doesn't want to, then these are me promoters, and whatever they want to do, I'm happy with. Whoever's next will get the same treatment, that's for sure. Thank you.
Next question.
There he is. He's next. Teofimo Lopez. He's the man.
Yeah, he was actually here to call you out. I know you didn't know.
Don't call me out. There he is. There he is. I want to see that performance over Loma next. Is there no one else?
In the back, any?
I've got to go party.
Yeah, a couple more.
Tyson, congratulations on the victory. So where are you going to party? What's the deal?
Tyson Fury's official after party is Hakkasan. Be there or be square. We're taking over, Gypsy King style.
Coppinger, is that your question? We got one more question.
Should people recognize you now as the biggest puncher in the heavyweight division, Tyson?
I'm an old feather duster who can't break an egg.
Pillow fist is not the biggest, heaviest puncher.
Exactly, old pillow fist here, can't crack an egg. The feather duster. But you know, 6'9", 21 knockouts in 30 fights. Ain't so bad considering I've never really looked for knockouts in my career. I always looked to use my boxing skill. But with this weight alone and technique, right, Sugar? We can knock out anybody, can't we?
One more
when
question.
I jumped on the scales yesterday at 272 pounds, everyone thought he's not come for a fight. He ain't come. He's underestimated Wilder. He's turned up for a payday. But tonight when I was in there, I felt like a beast, and this is me weight for sure.
Round of applause for the new heavyweight champion. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for helping make this a great, great event.